Positive learning environment is the foundation for student success. When students feel safe, respected, and encouraged, they're more likely to participate, take risks, and grow academically and personally. The atmosphere in a classroom sets the tone for every interaction, lesson, and activity. Teachers play a crucial role in shaping this environment, not just through what they teach, but how they teach and interact with students. Creating a space where everyone feels valued and supported can transform the learning experience, making it enjoyable and meaningful for all. Let's explore how to build such an environment, starting with clear classroom rules. First days of school are critical for establishing the classroom climate. Teachers who greet students warmly, introduce themselves, and show genuine interest in their lives help students feel welcome. This initial connection lays the groundwork for trust and open communication. By modeling positive behaviors and attitudes from the start, teachers send a clear message about what is expected and valued in the classroom. These early interactions can have a lasting impact, influencing how students relate to both their teacher and their peers throughout the year. Classroom rules are more than just a list of do's and don'ts. They are the backbone of a positive learning environment, providing structure and consistency. Well-crafted rules help students understand boundaries and expectations, which in turn fosters a sense of security. When students know what is expected, they are more likely to behave appropriately and focus on learning. Rules also create a sense of fairness, as everyone is held to the same standard. Let's look at how to establish effective classroom rules together. One of the best ways to ensure that classroom rules are effective is to involve students in the process of creating them. When students have a say in setting the rules, they are more likely to understand and follow them. This collaborative approach also helps students develop a sense of ownership and responsibility for their behavior. Teachers can facilitate discussions about what makes a classroom a positive place to learn and encourage students to contribute their ideas. Together, the class can agree on a set of rules that everyone supports. Effective classroom rules are clear, concise, and easy to remember. Avoid using complicated language or creating too many rules, as this can overwhelm students. Instead, focus on a few key expectations that cover the most important aspects of behavior and learning. For example, rules like respect others, listen when someone is speaking, and take care of classroom materials are straightforward and easy for students of all ages to understand. Simplicity helps ensure that everyone knows what is expected at all times. Once rules are established, it's essential to enforce them consistently. Inconsistency can lead to confusion and a sense of unfairness among students. Teachers should apply rules equally to everyone, regardless of the situation or student involved. Consistent enforcement helps students understand that rules are important and must be followed at all times. It also builds trust between teachers and students, as everyone knows what to expect. Consistency is a cornerstone of a positive and predictable classroom environment. Teachers are powerful role models for their students. By consistently demonstrating the behaviors and attitudes they expect from students, teachers reinforce the classroom rules in action. Whether it's showing respect, listening attentively, or handling conflicts calmly, students learn a great deal by observing their teacher. Modeling positive behavior not only sets a standard, but also creates a culture of respect and kindness in the classroom. Students are more likely to mirror these behaviors when they see them practiced every day. Respect is a fundamental value in any positive learning environment. Teachers can encourage respect by treating students fairly, listening to their ideas, and valuing their contributions. When respect is mutual, students feel safe to express themselves and take risks in their learning. Classroom rules should emphasize the importance of respecting others, both in words and actions. This creates a supportive atmosphere where everyone feels valued and included, paving the way for meaningful learning experiences. Trust is built over time through consistent actions and open communication. Teachers can foster trust by being reliable, honest, and approachable. When students trust their teacher, they are more likely to share their thoughts, ask questions, and seek help when needed. Trust also encourages students to take academic risks and try new things without fear of judgment. A classroom built on trust is a place where students feel comfortable and confident, ready to engage fully in their learning. Recognizing and rewarding positive behavior is a powerful way to reinforce classroom rules. Praise, encouragement, and small rewards can motivate students to follow expectations and strive for their best. Positive reinforcement helps students feel appreciated and valued, boosting their confidence and self-esteem. It also shifts the focus from punishing negative behavior to celebrating success, which contributes to a more positive and motivating classroom environment. Mistakes are a natural part of learning. In a positive classroom, mistakes are treated as opportunities for growth rather than reasons for punishment. Teachers can help students learn from their errors by providing constructive feedback and encouraging reflection. This approach reduces fear and anxiety, making students more willing to take risks and try new things. Emphasizing growth over perfection helps create a supportive environment where everyone can improve and succeed. Effective communication is essential for maintaining a positive learning environment. Teachers should communicate expectations, rules, and feedback clearly and respectfully. Open lines of communication help prevent misunderstandings and ensure that everyone is on the same page. Encouraging students to ask questions and express their thoughts also fosters a sense of belonging and engagement. Clear communication builds a strong classroom community where everyone feels heard and understood. Safety goes beyond physical well-being. It also includes emotional and psychological safety. Teachers can create a safe space by addressing bullying, respecting diversity, and ensuring that all students feel accepted. When students know they are safe from harm and judgment, they are more likely to participate and take academic risks. A safe classroom is one where every student can focus on learning without fear or distraction. Collaboration is a key element of a positive learning environment. Working together on projects and activities helps students develop social skills, learn from one another, and build a sense of community. Teachers can encourage collaboration by designing group tasks, promoting teamwork, and celebrating collective achievements. When students collaborate, they learn to appreciate different perspectives and support each other's growth. Every classroom is made up of students with unique backgrounds, experiences, and perspectives. Celebrating diversity means recognizing and valuing these differences. Teachers can incorporate diverse materials, encourage students to share their cultures, and create an inclusive environment where everyone feels welcome. Embracing diversity enriches the learning experience and helps students develop empathy and respect for others. Physical arrangement of a classroom can influence how students interact and learn. Flexible seating allows students to choose where and how they work best, whether it's in groups, pairs, or individually. This approach can increase comfort, engagement, and collaboration. Teachers can experiment with different seating arrangements to find what works best for their students and the activities planned. Visual reminders such as posters, charts, and displays can help reinforce classroom rules and expectations. These tools serve as constant cues for students, reminding them of the behaviors and attitudes that are valued in the classroom. Visuals can also make the learning environment more engaging and accessible, especially for younger students or those with different learning styles. Establishing routines helps students know what to expect each day, reducing anxiety and increasing focus. Predictable routines provide a sense of stability and help students transition smoothly between activities. Teachers can create routines for entering the classroom, starting lessons, and managing materials. Structure supports positive behavior and maximizes learning time. Positive learning environment encourages students to take responsibility for their own learning. Teachers can foster independence by giving students choices, encouraging self-assessment, and providing opportunities for decision-making. When students feel empowered to manage their learning, they develop confidence and motivation to succeed. Conflicts are inevitable in any group setting. Teachers can help students resolve conflicts constructively by teaching problem-solving skills and encouraging respectful dialogue. Addressing issues promptly and fairly prevents them from escalating and maintains a positive classroom climate. Conflict resolution is an important life skill that benefits students both inside and outside the classroom. Curiosity drives learning. Teachers can create a positive environment by encouraging students to ask questions and explore new ideas. When students feel comfortable seeking clarification or expressing curiosity, they are more engaged and motivated. Teachers should celebrate questions as a sign of active learning and provide thoughtful responses that guide students toward deeper understanding. Active listening is a vital skill for both teachers and students. By truly listening to one another, everyone in the classroom feels respected and understood. Teachers can model active listening by making eye contact, nodding, and responding thoughtfully. Encouraging students to listen to each other during discussions builds empathy and strengthens classroom relationships. Believing in students' abilities and setting high expectations can inspire them to reach their full potential. Teachers should communicate that they expect all students to do their best and provide the support needed to help them succeed. High expectations, combined with encouragement and guidance, create a motivating and challenging learning environment. Feedback is most effective when it is specific, timely, and focused on improvement. Teachers should provide constructive feedback that helps students understand what they did well and how they can grow. Positive, actionable feedback encourages students to keep trying and supports a growth mindset. Recognizing both big and small achievements helps students feel proud of their progress. Teachers can celebrate achievements through praise, certificates, or class celebrations. Acknowledging effort and success motivates students to keep working hard and contributes to a positive classroom atmosphere. Peer support can be a powerful tool in creating a positive learning environment. Teachers can encourage students to help one another, share ideas, and work together on tasks. Peer support fosters a sense of community and helps students develop important social and academic skills. A teacher's attitude can greatly influence the classroom environment. Maintaining a positive, optimistic outlook helps students feel hopeful and motivated. Even when challenges arise, a positive attitude can inspire resilience and perseverance in students. Reflection helps students think about their learning, behavior, and progress. Teachers can encourage reflection through journals, discussions, or self-assessment activities. Reflective practices help students identify strengths and areas for growth, supporting continuous improvement. The language teachers use can shape the classroom climate. Using positive, encouraging words helps students feel capable and valued. Avoiding negative or critical language reduces anxiety and builds confidence. Positive language fosters a supportive and motivating environment for all learners. Every student is unique, with different strengths, challenges, and learning styles. Teachers can create a positive environment by adapting instruction and support to meet individual needs. Differentiation ensures that all students have the opportunity to succeed and feel included. Creativity thrives in a positive, open environment. Teachers can encourage creativity by providing opportunities for students to express themselves, explore new ideas, and take risks. Creative activities make learning more engaging and help students develop problem-solving skills. Responsibility is an important value in the classroom. Teachers can promote responsibility by assigning classroom jobs, encouraging students to take care of materials, and holding them accountable for their actions. Responsible students contribute to a positive and orderly learning environment. Growth mindset is the belief that abilities can be developed through effort and learning. Teachers can foster a growth mindset by praising effort, encouraging persistence, and teaching students to view challenges as opportunities. A growth mindset helps students embrace learning and overcome obstacles. Technology can enhance learning when used thoughtfully. Teachers can use digital tools to engage students, provide interactive experiences, and support different learning styles. Clear guidelines for technology use help maintain focus and prevent distractions, ensuring that technology supports a positive learning environment. Active participation is a sign of a healthy classroom environment. Teachers can encourage participation by asking open-ended questions, inviting all students to share, and creating opportunities for everyone to contribute. Participation builds confidence and helps students feel connected to the learning community. Transitions between activities can be challenging for students. Teachers can manage transitions smoothly by providing clear instructions, using signals, and maintaining routines. Smooth transitions minimize disruptions and help maintain a positive, focused classroom environment. Healthy habits support both learning and well-being. Teachers can encourage students to take care of themselves by promoting good nutrition, regular physical activity, and adequate rest. Healthy students are more focused, energetic, and ready to learn. Strong relationships are at the heart of a positive classroom. Teachers can build relationships by getting to know their students, showing empathy, and being approachable. Positive relationships create a sense of belonging and support student engagement and achievement. Families play an important role in supporting a positive learning environment. Teachers can involve families by communicating regularly, sharing student progress, and inviting them to participate in classroom activities. Strong school-home partnerships benefit students and strengthen the classroom community. Every classroom develops its own unique culture over time. Teachers can celebrate this culture by recognizing shared values, traditions, and achievements. Celebrating classroom culture helps students feel connected and proud of their learning community. Regular reflection on classroom progress helps teachers and students identify what's working and what can be improved. Teachers can gather feedback, review goals, and make adjustments as needed. Reflection ensures that the classroom environment continues to support learning and growth. Flexibility is important in responding to the changing needs of students and the classroom. Teachers can adapt lessons, routines, and expectations as needed to support student success. Staying flexible helps maintain a positive environment, even when challenges arise. Success is sweeter when shared. Teachers can create opportunities for the class to celebrate achievements together, whether it's completing a project, reaching a goal, or simply supporting one another. Shared celebrations build camaraderie and reinforce the positive classroom culture. Classroom rules should be reviewed regularly to ensure they remain relevant and effective. Teachers can revisit rules with students, discuss any needed changes, and reinforce expectations. Regular review keeps rules fresh in students' minds and ensures ongoing commitment. Creating a positive learning environment is an ongoing process that requires commitment, reflection, and collaboration. By establishing clear rules, fostering respect, and supporting every student, teachers can build a classroom where everyone thrives. The journey toward a positive classroom is filled with opportunities for growth, connection, and success. Together, teachers and students can create a space where learning is joyful and meaningful every day.